Dr. Kimberly Erb here, and I want to walk you through how to do your Metabolomix test and how to prepare your body prior to do the test, as well as the instructions on how to ship everything out. So first thing I want to say is just go ahead and make sure that you follow the directions and read the directions over. This will just give you a visual kind of representation of the highlights of the most important pieces to make sure that you do prepare for the test, okay? So what I would do when you get your test kit is I would unpack everything. So take your box and put all your shipping stuff on one side, because everything's going to be shipped out in this box. Put everything on one side. Then actually separate out everything that has to do with the urine, okay, the urine part of the test. And so you'll have this cold block right here that you'll use for the freezer. You'll have the tubes right here that you'll collect your urine in. And then I just put the little instructions right there. The next part is I would put everything for the blood. So you've got the place where you're gonna put your blood sample, and you've got the lancets right here, and then keep all that together. And then the next thing I would do is I would put your saliva. If you're doing the saliva part of the test, that means that you're doing the DNA test, and that part you'll have separately as well. So separate that all out, put your stickers that you're going to ship everything out with, and then your requisition form, separate that, and your urine test cups, and then I'm holding the instructions in my hand. So I would just maybe go through and kind of highlight those things for yourself. That's really how I do it. So I would get all that ready for yourself. Now, what I want to also make sure to remind you is how to prepare your body before taking the test. That seems to be the thing that will help clear up a lot of confusion. I think we should use the example of shipping the test out on Monday and going back 3 days to prepare your body for the shipping on Monday, okay? So Friday would be 3 days before, and on Friday you want to make sure that you decrease all of your minerals that you're taking, that you decrease any vitamin C and creatine, as well as making sure that you don't consume any seafood for those 3 days prior before you take the test, okay? So those are things to do to prepare for your body. Now on Saturday, the day before the test that you take all your samples, Saturday you're going to want to decrease your fluid intake to 8-ounce cups of fluid, not just water, but all fluid, okay, the day before. And make sure that maybe you fill up a container of 32 ounces and you just do 2 of those, just to kind of moderate, making sure that you're in that water 64-ounce space. So that's the day before. Now Sunday morning you would collect your samples. So upon rising, you would collect your samples first thing in the morning, and what you're going to want to do is just make sure you collect the first morning urine. If you wake up within 6 hours of the time you normally wake up in the morning, then you want to make sure you collect all that urine. So these are the cups that you'll collect those in, and then you'll combine those contents together to get your sample. So you'll do that part first. And then the next thing you'll do is your blood. The blood component will be second. And then third, what you're going to do is you'll do the saliva section. That'll be the last component of the test. And the only way you know if you're doing this is if you're testing for your DNA. If that's not part of your test, then just skip that part and you're all done with doing the urine and the blood. And the last part, so those are going to be kind of the flow of how you do it. And I'll walk you through in a second video on more detail on how to do that. The last part is going to be the shipping. So this is your shipping. Everything that is your sample that you take is going to go in the shipping container, and you'll see here that there is a plenty big enough shipping envelope. So you'll basically open the envelope, take this container and stick it inside and take it to a FedEx drop box, and you'll just fill out the top part here with your address, and then rip off the sides right here for your tracking purposes for the test. So that's all I really wanted to touch on today, and I'll do another video for you on how to exactly to do the test. Hope this helps you.